What's up, everyone? My name's Lizzie. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing good, feeling well, and ready for another collective random reading. And this is all about you today. We're going to talk about things that you need to let go of, things you need to heal from, things that are coming in for you, what you're meant to do in your life. We're just talking all about you. Yes, I am in my Ghostbusters zip-up. Well, they're not footy. They're like footy ones, but there's no footy part of. They go all the way down to your ankles, but that's it. It's warm. I usually wear it for Halloween because whatever. I'm ghetto. I don't feel like going all out unless I'm going to like a big party or something. And I wore this to work, so I was like, meh, it matches. Fuck it. We're being Ghostbusters today. Anyway, where to start with this? Let's start with some advice. Give these a good shuffle. Today was a fucking day. God. So sick of being mansplained to. I don't want to get into it, but basically what happened was I went to drop something off with a jack. You know, the thing that you pump up and you pull stuff with. And I had to fill out a clipboard. So while I was filling out the clipboard, some guy came over and just started pulling out my jack. And I came running over because my job can't be without a jack. I can't wait for no one. I have to move stuff. And, like, I could get written up if I don't have a jack in my fucking area if I don't leave one. And he's like, I just need it for emergency. And I was like, no, like I have to get back to I work on a line by myself. I have 3 minutes to drop this off and get back. Yeah, but talked over me. And I'll bring it right back. Wouldn't let me finish. Like, bring it right back here. This isn't where I work. So I have to sit here and wait for you to come back. And he just kept walking. And I let him walk a little bit up, thinking, it was an emergency situation. It was just something right there. No. I had to follow this motherfucker clear across the fucking factory, yelling, hey! Like, I can't go any further. I work on the other. He's, yeah, I'll bring it back to you. Fucking ignoring me. I have a very important job. I work by myself. I have the whole fucking factory counting on me, and this motherfucker won't even listen. I cleared across the factory, which is very out of my way farther than 3 minutes. He went over to the area and just continued to do what he was doing. I walked up, tapped him on the shoulder. Are you done with the jack? Because I literally run a line by myself, and I have 3 minutes to get back, which is clear across the factory. Cut me off again. I'm like, I don't have fucking time for this, or I wanted to knock his fucking ass out. Not kidding. Like, I fucking hate men like that. Don't talk over women. We're important too. We fucking exist here. Don't get to steal our shit because I'm a woman and you think I can. No, motherfucker. I will follow you across this motherfucking factory like a bitch, like I just did, and fucking tweak at you in front of all your little stupid friends and steal my shit. I'm so mad. Like, I legit have an important job. I've never seen this motherfucker before in my life. Who are you to just come over here and take someone's shit? You wouldn't do that if it was a man, because you would have got knocked the fuck out. I tried talking over a man like that. Oh man, I was talking and he was still talking over me. Like, I fucking hate that. Let me let it go for your reading. But like, this literally happened in the last 10 minutes of my day, and I just came home. So all the way home, I'm just like shaking my head and just gripping the steering wheel. I'm like, I'm fucking sick of these men. Like, I don't know where you live, but trying to tell me what the fuck I can do with my bodies. I was done with our body, and we had to fight for that, even though we had the right. Just because some fucking religious asshole decides we can't, so that alone I'm already ready to rip men in fucking half. I don't even care if you're from this country. If you come here and you give me fucking attitude, you're getting your head ripped off too. Don't come to America right now. Women will fucking kill you. I'm not even kidding. And that's another thing I'm gonna do spread while I bump my gums. But I'm like, we work with a lot of foreign people, and I'm not at all against foreign people. I'm not talking bad, but like, don't come to fucking America with, I mean, I know they have their own religions, and like, it's bad enough that I have to sit there and or stand behind him, or I don't even know what they're saying, just the way they dominate over the women, and the women have to look at the floor. Was not built for that shit. Everything inside me is like, break that motherfucker, break it. Because like they do it on purpose. And I've noticed that when like 3 or 4 of the men get together and all their wives are together, they like make fun of, I don't know what they're saying in their language, but you can just tell by the women's faces. Like, don't come to this motherfucking country, and don't come to New York, because us New York motherfucking women, I don't give a fuck where you're from. This woman is in New York, she's right in front of me, I don't give a fuck what you believe. You're not gonna make a joke out of her in front of me, in my own fucking country. I don't give a shit what you believe. Like, that's my stance on it. Like, I'm not telling anyone what to believe, but like, what part of your religion is make your woman look like shit? Like, I can't fucking stand that. And then, you know, they have the same mentality towards their wives. They try. That one guy tried to talk to me like his wife. Oh, fuck no. I said, excuse me? Do you want to try that tone again, pal? That's what I said. And he's like, his whole body's, yeah. I ain't got to do shit. And if you want something from me, you will ask me. Just because I have a vagina doesn't spell out slave, motherfucker. I will kick you in your nuts. I'm the wrong motherfucking one. Like, no. I'm gonna go to jail one day with these fucking dicks. Like, you guys should have seen my face when he kept talking over me. Like, the hood wanted so hard to come out. Because everything inside me was like, what, motherfucker? Do you know how to shut your motherfucking mouth? I am speaking! But I can't do that. That would be, you know, I'm a woman. You're not allowed to lose your shit. Even rightfully so. In public. Well, wait till Lilith comes out of this body, because I don't give a fuck what my public opinion is at this point. I hope men are scared. Run, motherfuckers. I don't care if I never date again with these fucking assholes. Well, I don't know why they're like this. Like, why do I live in such a shithole for, like, don't come here, women. Syracuse, New York, don't fucking come here if you have a vagina. If you have self-respect or self-love in general, you don't even have to be a woman. Just don't fucking come here. The happier you are, these people will rip you the fuck apart just for smiling. The worst. I was born here, so I guess I don't know any better, but it's my fault for coming back to this shithole. There's more stuff going on. Like, I get sexually harassed. Like, we have this whole fucking meeting of all the stuff you're not supposed to fucking say. Do you think these motherfuckers care? I work by myself. They can walk by and say whatever they want. It's just me, myself, and I. To defend myself. I'm fucking sick of it. That happened at my last factory job. Oh no, the second to last factory job. I had to walk clear across the fucking building because every time I tried to go out the normal door where everyone goes out for breaks, I would get fucking groped by a fucking pervert. And I didn't want to go to jail because Man, try to grab me when I'm drinking. I straight up grabbed a guy's dick before for grabbing my, like, first off, he grabbed my butt, and I flipped on that. I was like, touch me again, I'm going to break something on you, and you're not going to like it. It was like an hour later, maybe he thought I forgot. Tried it again. I grabbed that motherfucker's balls, and I squeezed. Not too much to, like, do permanent damage, because I'm not that psycho, but enough for his eyeballs. I told you I would fucking break something. I will never touch you again! Yeah, because next time I'll kill you. You're not even getting nothing broke. Now you're gonna die. 3 strikes and you're dead, motherfucker. That's what I deal with. It's just gross. Hoods are gross. Like, you can't be an intelligent woman in the hood. Everything is morally offensive. And when you grow up in it and you don't know better, like, I didn't know better for a long time, hence my 15-year-old shitty fucking relationship that I thought was completely normal. But I'm saying, even though it's new, I'm woken up now. Like, we don't deserve to get treated this fucking way. Not that women don't treat men like shit, because they do. I'm not saying that. I'm sure there's some bitches in this city. I'm a bitch sometimes, but you really have to piss me off. Like, I'm not just straight out the gate, bitch. You have to try to steal my shit. What, motherfucker? I wonder what he thought. Turned around. Yeah, I'm following you, motherfucker. You're not stealing shit from me. I will follow you outside. How about that, fucker? They're not used to ballsy bitches around here. I don't know why. I know my mom's a ballsy bitch. I know my sisters are ballsy. Like, I know there's ballsy women in the hood. Like, hood women, as much as we deal with bullshit, we don't, apart from the people we give our heart to, we don't deal with other people's bullshit. I'm just saying, don't come to New York if you're an immigrant that, like, really just has no respect. Like, if a cow to you has more respect or more merit than a woman, don't come here. I mean, because any typical New York American woman is going to make mincemeat pie out of you. But if you come up against someone like me, who grew up with horrible fucking monsters and just plain fucking tired of swinging dick syndrome, you ain't getting out alive, bro. Nope, not today. My life purpose, I feel like, is to just, all those men that just like, you make me soup. That's the only thing I understood that one guy say. It was break time, and he pointed at his wife, you make me soup. And I was just like, I want to make you wear that motherfucking soup. But mind your business. It's not your relationship. She's got to learn to stick up for herself. She's in this country now. But, you know, let her know she's supported. She's got to do it. But at the same time, kill that motherfucker. Don't do it. That's inside. That's me. Like, my moral compass. Conflict inside at the table when cause, you know, if people are allowed, just, you know, I can't ignore it. Everyone's like, mind your business. I'm like, sit in her fucking face and tell me to mind my fucking business. No! That's what men want me to do. You want us to stay quiet. Well, this woman's gonna kick you in your fucking teeth. Don't care. I wish we could just, like, spiritually enemize all these men in Syracuse. Like Stepford husbands, please. Thank you. Fucking dicks. I'm almost done here, bro. I can't. I'm sorry, men, if you watch this. I'm sure, you know what I'm talking about. Just like, why do you do that? Why do you have to treat people like that? And that doesn't have to be women. Just like, ew, why are you We'll do tarot at the end. Okay. Let's start with, I got 2 because I was bumping my gums. I feel like we all needed a good advice cleanse. Oh my God, I cut all my nails off. Now I can't pick anything up. Trust the process. Everything is as it should be, even though it might seem that everything is going wrong. Live life with an open heart. Don't resist, but thank each experience that guides you on your way. The road might be bumpy, but don't give up and don't lose faith. Let your dreams shift and shape. Oh shit. Since I bumped my gums. Oh yeah, I forgot. My new desk has a drawer. I was like, I put it in there. So I'm going to say 1490. Hopefully that's right. Let your dreams shift and shape, just like your life shifts and shapes every day. Ask yourself every morning, am I shaping my life the way I want it to be? Okay. So I feel like a lot of changes are happening for you, and that might feel like a bit chaotic, especially when you're going through tower moments like relationships ending, jobs, and changing. It doesn't even have to be that. It just could be the time of year. This time of year is very fucking stressful, especially if you're like missing family members or just got a lot to do. Trust that this holiday is going to be all right if you are stressed about the holidays. But whatever your situation is, Spirit's saying everything is going exactly according to plan. You know, I know you're not seeing the results that you need to see right now to feel okay, but eventually you're going to feel okay. Like, everything's going to be all right. Let your dreams shift and shape. Like, as we grow, we're going to change as people. Our preferences are going to change. What's important to us is going to change. Who matters to us is going to change. Everything about life changes as you evolve. You're not the same person at 18 that you are at 58. For sure, you're a completely different person. You don't even really remember who that 18-year-old is. Not that you forget, but you know what I mean. So, like, you're always adapting. You're always changing. So if you're feeling a little lost, feeling a little chaotic in there, that's okay. You know, we all get to that point right at the end of a cycle, and we're starting into a new cycle. We're off kilter. We don't know what's coming. This is all new. Like when you start a new job. You have those first day jitters. You don't know what to expect. But once you get through that first day, it becomes normal every day you go. And just like when you're changing and your life is changing, it will settle. Things will settle and get balanced out. Everything is going the way it's meant to. Everything's okay. You don't need to stress. You don't need to do more than you're doing. You don't have to have accomplished anything particular. You don't need to set out to do something particular. You just need to be, to allow the process to happen. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. They have a plan. And like when you're meant to know things, you will know it. When you're meant to start things, you'll know it, because we have a business venture here. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or a career opportunity. So some of you are maybe thinking about like putting yourself out there, maybe starting your own business, making your own line, own product, maybe your own channel. Maybe you're just, putting your resume out there, wanting to make a little bit more money. You could be investing with someone or investing money in general, hoping it pays out. And if you already, put something into that, I feel like they're saying everything's okay with this business venture. If you got to sit on it for a minute, if you're not seeing results exactly when you need to, don't worry. I feel like that's saying everything's okay. The money's going to come in. It's got to build momentum in its own way. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. Exactly. Spirit's like, you need to embrace who you are. Maybe you're putting something out in the world that's authentically you, authentically your voice or your work of art or your project. I do see that going well for you. I do see you gearing up to go after something here. But I think this new cycle is all about you being in love with yourself, and not in a chauvinistic way. This is you like waking up with a smile on your face and being happy with your life and where you're going and what you're doing every day. Like, it's all going to change in slow ways, but the accumulation of it all is a happier version of yourself. Happier with the job you go to, happier with the money in your bank account, happier with the person at your side, happier with the place that you live in. You know, everything is slowly clicking into place. We have perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. I think you are getting inklings at this time and signs. I'm not sure what it is, but for you, you're getting that it's go time. I would listen. Don't hesitate. Follow that instinct, because you're meant for something and everything's clicking into place. And when they need you to move, they're going to push you to move. Listen to that. Follow through with it. We have some forgiveness here. I feel like this is for you, like, even if somebody did something really shitty to you and they don't deserve your forgiveness, because this happens a lot of times. There's a lot of people out in this world that do not deserve our forgiveness, or they don't ask for it. But forgiving isn't about releasing what they have done, or saying it's okay, or that you are over it, or that that you're going to allow them back in your life. Forgiving them is releasing the attachment that they have to you and your heart and your energy, and deciding at that moment to no longer give them time and thought, or yourself time and energy and hurt, thinking and reliving what was forgiven. So by forgiving is a clean slate for yourself. I mean, I do find that sometimes the harder ones, when you're really, really hurt, I'm not sure if full forgiveness can really come. Like, somebody who physically assaulted you, or somebody who caused you a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder, that is really hard to forgive. And that aspect, especially more towards the victim, they're not going to go there and ask the person to forgive because they don't feel they have a reason to. Why, if they were attacked? But you need to tell yourself, I forgive you for all the things you feel you didn't do about a situation, or what you thought you could change about a situation, or the mistakes I made. I forgive myself. I let myself off the hook. This could be talking about forgiving yourself for mistakes. Maybe you just meant beating yourself up, like, why did I do that? Such an idiot. And then just like slowly every day just beating yourself up about it. It could be that as well. Change that narrative. Spirit is saying, forgive the person who hurt you so that you aren't attached. They can't affect your energy and your life. You can set those boundaries and move on. And forgive yourself so that you don't keep reliving this hurt feeling, this guilt. Humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. Don't be angry at people if they don't want to do things your way, or if they don't exactly see it your way. Especially if it's like an argument, somebody you're beefing with, somebody you care about, a friendship, a lover. You always want to have things in common. You want to stand together, but that isn't always true. You can be friends and have different thoughts. You can be lovers and have different thoughts. Appreciate difference. Don't look at it so harshly. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. I think you're going to be expressing your truth. I think in a lot of ways you've been holding deep pain. You could be writing a book. You could be speaking about past traumas, because I do feel like an element of pain, needing to forgive, that did come up a little bit. It might not be true for all of you, but I feel like in some way could be expressing like, I want you to forgive me. You could be the one asking for forgiveness. But for majority of you, I think like once you draw that line of like, I'm not going to hold on to the past anymore, I'm going to forgive them, I think this is you expressing, but, I forgive you, but I don't want to be your friend anymore, or I don't want to be in this relationship anymore, or, if we're family members, I think that we just need to, keep it to the holidays, because we just fight. Like, there's some level of, yes, but you need to put the hammer down on something so that this doesn't become a repeating pattern. And with discernment, I think you're going to trust your judgment a lot more if you aren't already. I just feel you really connecting in with yourself. It's not even so much about spirit and your connection. This is about respecting yourself. This is about self-respect. I know my worth. I know what I deserve. I will not tolerate this. I do not deserve this. This is that level up of equal give and take or nothing else. Yeah, because everything has a cause and effect. The way you treat people, your actions affect somebody else. The way they treat you affects you. Everything is a ripple. But I think this is you also recognizing if you put the work in, you will get an effect. It's when you're still in the mundane, you get lost in the maybe fear of striking out, or fear of rejection, or fear of change. A lot of us out there go through that. We get in our comfort zones. We don't want to have to be the new kid at a job all over again. We don't want to have to start over with someone again. It's very daunting. Change is hard for everybody, but it's usually for the better. I hold lightly I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less or not value, but that I am open to the changes of life. So for some of you, this could be about grief, about letting go of a deceased loved one. This is heavy on your heart for some of you at this time. Sorry to hear that. Viewer, I lost so much family. There's nothing to say to make you feel better other than I'm sorry and I wish your loved one could come back. Don't we all? Death is poop, but we all gotta do it. Promise you most of us come back though. In another form of spirit, they'll let you know in their own way that they're good. And I just feel the need to tell you that. I'm good. I'm trying not to trigger my medium side because I'm ascending right now. So I'm super sensitive to dark things. I don't have my guard up as much as I would like, so I haven't been. But I do feel an energy of a spirit really waiting for this next deceased loved one. This might be attached to you. I do feel like this is a recent death. Could be within the... No. I'm not going to channel you right now. They don't want me to do it now. Could be within the year or even within the month. This one's very vibrant. Again, it's speaking to I'm not going to take less than I deserve or less than my value with this line. This does not mean I love any less or not value, but that I am open to the changes of life. Some of you might be like a little bit of a clingy person when you love someone. No judgment. Might even be a little smothering, maybe because you feel like a relationship is about to end and you're just clinging to it even if you know it's toxic for you because you're scared of change or scared to be alone. And again, this is a fear everybody has, and if they say otherwise, they're lying to you. Even if the relationship is horrible, even me and my relationship being abused, I still had that feeling of, well, I don't want to be by myself. It didn't last very long, but I still had the feeling. But this also talks about not being willing or not ready to let a soul go. You're very, very tied. Or this spirit could be tied to you. Let's get more. Casting spells. Oh dear. The words I speak and the stories I tell are like spells. What I say and believe, I attract more of. So I shift my story from lack to abundance, from victim to empowered, from complaint to gratitude. Now when I speak to others through my words, I am casting beautiful spells. Just saying that words have power, so make sure what that ripple effect of what's coming out of your mouth is creating the effect you want. So if you want peace, make sure you're speaking with peace. I mean, if you want war, who wants war though? Ugh. Water my dreams. Again, putting work into a dream, building something. All I desire is on its way to me. But like a seed, my dreams too must be watered. My belief and determination is what makes them grow. I will be patient throughout this journey. It is all unfolding at the perfect time. Holy shit, same message. Everything's gonna unfold perfectly. Sit tight. Don't worry. Everything smooth sailing. That's how you think. Everything is gravy. It'll work out the way it's meant to. So let's talk about some life purpose. We have, some of you could be a psychic medium, oracle card reader, tarot card reader out there. Or this is just currently at this time you could be, or maybe your whole life have gone to psychics for guidance. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. I think you can communicate with your own spirit, or you have really on point intuition. Trust it. Flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. I don't know why I heard spices, so I don't know if you make rum or if you make food. You could actually, I'm seeing it maybe you make corsages and hair flowers for events. I don't know why I just saw that. Hey, we have builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. You could actually be in construction, or this is boss energy, mastermind. You're always creating things. You like to work with your hands. You could be very crafty. And we have crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So I feel like this will help protect. Basically, they're saying carry crystals in your pocket, especially if you're trying to create peace and zen and not get into the drama, or you just want to cleanse and purify your life while you're dealing with stuff. I feel like crystals will be good for you at this time. What do you need to let go of? This pretty artwork. I love this deck so much. It's called, where is it? Let Go, it's called, and it's just a mini one. I got it on Amazon. The cards just have beautiful artwork. I'm just going to show you the artwork. Every single one is different. I think it was only $8. It wasn't even that much money. And then they have a saying on the back. FYI for tarot readers out there. Amazon! Alright, so for you, the one I showed you, Looks like sitting by water. Water, if you're a water sign, you're always going to feel best by your element. So if you're an earth sign, I am an earth sign, but I like to sit near water and earth because I feel like water is very cleansing. And then the sound of water just calms me down. But all things are attached to earth, air, water, except fire burns earth, which is ironic because I am both earth and fire. So I might nurture you or I might scorch you. It depends. Here's the next one. Super cute. Looks zen and happy, like I said. Transforming into a happier self. To me, this is like I'm calming and healing, but let's see what it says. Meditate to dispel all fears and become a beautiful, enchantingly magnetic person. Basically, become cool, calm, and zen to become a high vibrational person like this. Meditate. Spirit will help you heal, will give you the clarity you need, and whatever day you're in. Fragrant are the flowers that bloom when you smile and let go. I just drew these live, so synchronicities, more flowers. Fragrant are the flowers that bloom when you smile and let go. Forgive and let go. Free yourself. Alright, so this deck is a little bit cutthroat sometimes. It's called the Rebel deck, so FYI, don't kill the messenger. It also has swearing in it. Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. I just feel like this is like get out of your comfort zone. You're going to realize how much more is out there for you when you isolate yourself, when you only allow yourself to see so much of the world around you. Of course the world's going to be daunting without your comfort zone. Go remind yourself how awesome it is to get out of your comfort zone and have an adventure. I have to do this to myself every now and again. Thank God I'm part Leo because I'm Virgo, and Virgos will sit and stay in their little comfort zone all their life if you let them. Like, they're not so big on just, winging it and going on adventures like all willy-nilly. We like plans. So I gotta shake it up and make sure that Virgo part of me, the Leo's like, no, we're just gonna do whatever the fuck we want today. We're not gonna have a schedule. We're just gonna get in the car and we're gonna drive and we're gonna see what happens. That's what you need to do. Get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. You need movement. And I feel like this is more associated with getting your pent-up aggression out, feeling better about yourself. You just feel better when you're active. Just feel like maybe you're out of your routine. Maybe you had like a solid routine and you just haven't been doing it, so maybe you just feel like lazy and blah. So getting back to your routine might help you. And if you're too much on your routine, I feel like they're saying the opposite. Like it's time to throw that routine right out the freaking window. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Yes, forgive yourself. Remember I said, I'm sorry. I have hives from head to toe, and I don't really know why. I think it's my new laundry soap or related to allergies. At first we thought it was like spider bites again, but they just kept getting bigger all day, and there's no like bite marks. And I came home and I searched everything on it to see one bug, not one spider. It's so sorry if I'm itching. I don't have a disease. I just have hives. Forgive. Let that shit go. Again, they are saying forgive. There's something that you need to let go of. You know it. I think it has to do with hurt, anger, needing to be right, checking that ego at the door, putting the heart into it. 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. That's like owning up to what maybe you've done to hurt someone else, or just owning the bad parts of yourself. Like, I have bad parts of myself. I will own it. Like, when I fuck up, I'll tell you about it. Like, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I just fucked this all up. Owning it like a boss. Even owning it in the same way as you own a victory. It's a part of you. We all have hang-ups. We all have bad parts. Like, I am a little bit of a control freak when it comes to, like, when I decide to let people in. Like, when I decide to evolve. Like, I don't just, like, give the people the key to my fucking castle and be like, yeah, come on in. I'm like, no. We're going to date for such and such time before we live together. Like, that's all trying to control things, but not that I'm controlling. I just try to control my feelings. You can't do that. Who can control their feelings? I mean, you can, so you're not like, in public, but, you know, you can't do that forever. Like, at some point, you're going to come home and be like, that fucking God! Like I just did, to get it out of your body. You are a unicorn. Invite serendipity. You are chosen, my friend. So it doesn't mean that you're like Jesus chosen. It means you are chosen for somebody to love you. You are chosen for a job that makes you happy. You are chosen to be a parent. That's what you want. You're chosen to have the house. Like, everything's going to click in place. Okay? You're chosen for what you want. What your destiny is. Like, you gotta change yourself. Push back the bad. Learn the lesson. Become more light. We are all dark and light. Just try to be more on the light side than the dark side. That's your job as a human. We're all gonna fuck up. We're all gonna be assholes. Even me. I'm a dick at least once a week, I'm sure. And I have to be like, I'm sorry. I'm a dick. You have to eat it. All the time. Ooh, peacock, raise your standards. Maybe you are going to have like a literal body glow up. Or just feeling good, like I said. Happy, ready for love. I can take life by the horns. You know what I mean? Good stuff. Illusion, embrace the truth. The illusions are what you tell yourself. That you're not deserving. That you have to stay in things. Or, well, you did it, so now you have to deal with it. Or, oh, you signed on, you know, so you have to see it through. Well, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. You gotta listen to this voice inside. Does that voice inside say, I don't fucking want this? That's what you listen to. Not some fucking dumb mantra, some fucking slave labor union fucktard made up a long time ago. No, listen to this. Fuck the peanut gallery and whatever the situation is. And when this starts being mean to you and telling you, I'm too ugly, I'm too fat, I'm not worthy enough, they're too good for me, I don't have enough to give them the life, they would never talk to me, I don't have anything to offer. Lies, lies, lies to keep you stuck in misery and hell. That's the demon winning over the angel. When you say, you know what, I'm fucking awesome and I deserve shit and I'm gonna go for it. Heaven's winning. The light is winning. When you're in your, I'm not even gonna try because I know that person doesn't want anything to do with me, or they're never gonna give me that job because I'm stupid, and why even bother? Heaven loses, the devil wins. Because you didn't even try. They're keeping you off of your path. You're keeping yourself off your path. They can manipulate any kind of dark, whatever, can manipulate your thinking. So if you're recognizing that you are being a bit hard to yourself and other people, and that's not like you, I feel like you should get a blessing. You know me in my life. I don't fuck around. I feel like not myself at all. Blessing. But I deal with a lot of stuff you don't want to deal with. I don't want that gift. I don't want those calls. But I want the people who need me to be free. So I go. At great risk to myself. Don't fuck around with shit you don't ever understand. Just putting that out collectively. Don't do a spell. Don't do nothing. I don't do none of that shit. I do rituals, like how to make holy water or moon water, how to make tea to make your throat better. I'm a holistic healer. I do rituals like, I light a candle when someone dies or when I want to pray. Like, I don't do candle magic. I do have colored candles. They do mean different things. I light candles to help myself manifest. But for myself, I'm not doing that for other people. Well, healing. I do healing candles, like white purity candles. Somebody comes to me for healing, I'll say a prayer and light a candle and let it burn all night. Those are rituals, but not spells. Just stay away from spells. Stay the fuck away from it. It always has a serious compromise and a serious price you're not going to be willing to pay, and nobody will tell you that. Doesn't even matter if the spell is good. Same difference. It's going to come with a price you're not willing to pay. What was meant to be will be. Don't manipulate it. Not talking about manifesting. That's different. Doing your angel tarot for your full spread, and we'll close out your reading. Just got really intense. That spirit's trying. Step back. Yeah, somebody just died. Like, this is just died. Not that they're the actual devil, but the death. The devil card is death and rebirth. So they could have just died, rebirthed in heaven. That could be, I'm crossed over. That message I will at least give. But I am not trying to go into the medium right now. For everyone's safety, for the way my gifts are, I gotta be on point. They wait for you to slip. It's like being a judge. You put the bad ones away and then they get out. 8 of Swords, restriction, 8 of Wands, inspiration. So there is this sense of, I'm feeling restricted in something. I don't know if this is your thoughts. Like, you're thinking, like, I can't leave. I can't change my life. I can't get a new job. I don't know if it's restrictive thoughts, or you have literal restrictions keeping you from something you are inspired to do. You could have legal restrictions, you could have money restrictions, you could have emotional restrictions. You're just not ready to give your heart yet, or just not ready to fill out that resume yet, or just not ready inside. But this could talk about feeling oppressed. It could even talk about abuse and being physically restricted. First of all, if that is happening to you, you need to call the authorities, because you can leave whenever you want to. I wouldn't recommend poking if this person is violent. Protect yourself. But yeah, any minute you get free, if the minute you get in public, because they can't hurt you in public, this man's hurting me, I need help. Someone's gonna fucking help you. Be loud. Be loud and obnoxious, and someone will help you. Side note. But this, for a majority of you, this could be an idea that comes on how to get over a restriction of yours. Like how to get past this so you can get to something, because we have victory and progress. You want a victory, you want to make progress, you want to get something off the ground here. But there's restriction. Again, could be money. Could be anything. I do feel like, aha moment coming. I know what to do. That brings in that victory. That brings in movement to what you're trying to get off the ground. All good stuff. I am going to clarify though. I'm just going to do your original spread. King of Pentacles. So I do see some financial support, some money coming in, maybe an investor, or this is you being more practical, mature. This could all be inner stuff. We have healing. So I think you're currently healing emotionally, or you could be like healing from like a divorce, a loss of job, or physical illness. You are going to have a resolution in the very near future. There is going to be an ending of this hardship, of this indifference, of this feeling of lack, of being stuck. But let us clarify. Let me get a few shuffles in. What is this restriction about, Spirit? Let's not put our deck upside down. What is this restriction about, Spirit? Super tired. Tomorrow is the last day, hopefully, unless I get hit with overtime. Restriction. Stress. Ugh. You want to get past this. I feel like for some of you, you could have a person in your life that's just kind of being a tyrant. That person you need to forgive, even if they're still being... Because we have 8 of Swords and then 9 of Swords. So there is a progression, even though it's been stressful. It could be a third-party situation. Could be you... I've been getting this a lot lately. Could be trying to get out of something to go towards something else that makes you more happy. Again, that could be a job. Maybe you're contractually obligated to finish out a job before you can start out a new endeavor. That could be causing you stress. It's just like I feel the need that you just want to wrap something up and it's taking longer than you would like. Or you just, for some of you, that the restriction is inner. Like you're just stressing your own self out by your own bad thoughts. That's only if it's inner stuff for you. Let's talk about what's this inspiration, Ace of Wands. This idea, the aha moment. Control and angel prophecy, the Hangman. Yeah, this is about, you're going to be inspired to just give it up, and that energy of what is meant for me will come. What is meant, what is good for me. Maybe you feel a little bit out of control, so you're like, you know what, I can just sit in this stress and anxiety, or I can be like, it's all going to end eventually. I'm just going to focus on other things. So, although maybe it's not ended right now, that could be your current energy. Just trying to, be optimistic through some bullshit. And I think that was the aha moment of I can't control what's going on. I can't control other people and other things. All I can control is myself. So I'm just going to focus on me. So you pulled your energy back here. Yeah, something ended here. Relationship, or this is a literal death. Let me back up a minute. I guess we're channeling the spirit just a little bit. I'm not going to get full into it, but I'm sure this one will come back in the next deceased loved one reading. So if this is resonating, make sure when I always put channeled message from departed loved ones in the title or something, so you'll know it's a deceased message. But with restriction and stress, there's like a tightening of my chest. Could have been something with the heart giving out, sudden death, sudden heart attack, or drugs. I'm just going to say it. I'm really sorry. They didn't have control over their life. They were losing control over their addiction. They couldn't say no. I don't feel like this person purposely killed themselves. Although I feel like it was discussed or will be discussed. But I just feel like for the overdose, it was accidental. I'm just going to say that. This person has a lot to say about that, and we'll get into it at a later date. I think the spirit is recognizing they just want to pop in. They also don't want to piss me off, so I don't read for them either. Not that they would, but listen, I'm just saying this person is like, can you just get like a memo out for now? Thank you. So yeah, they're respectful. I'll help you. So yeah, a lot of stress, heart stuff. This could even be like somebody went to sleep and didn't wake up. You could be hanging out waiting for what went wrong, like the coroner's report or testing. Some of you might find out it's drugs, unfortunately. But it doesn't have to be a drug addict. It could be associated with the medicine they were taking, because that could also cause a heart attack or breathing issues. Sorry to hear that out there. Side note. Right, back to the rest of the reading. For some of you, this is something that ended, like lost a job, hanging out, maybe trying to find a job, hanging out single, taking your time to heal, taking control back of your life, getting out of this stress energy, moving towards the victory. What's this victory about? Six of Wands, recognition. So public recognition, public praise, getting promotion, winning awards, landing the job, getting the girl or guy, wish for fulfillment, people seeing the work you're putting in. I feel like you're going to have recognition at work, with your work, or something you're doing. That deceased one, if they just died, I feel like this would be like all their different things they did in their life. People could be, posting it. They could be a little bit famous right now, or overly famous. Most of you are just getting recognition in a big way. Could even be a public display of an affection for a deceased loved one, or to get a loved one, or to get a job. Like, you will never find anyone who loves this company more than me. Hire me. I don't know. It could be that as well. We have Two of Wands. Yeah, progress in a partnership here. Definitely feel like for some love coming in for some of you, but this is just progress in a relationship in general. Even if it is that departed loved one, I feel like the spirit is progressing, going home. We have King of Pentacles, that balance. Solid. Got their shit together energy. I feel like, yeah, in comes that spirit. This is how they saw you. You could be a masculine. You could be older. Or they just saw you as someone who had their shit together. They love you so much. We'll get into that. Stop popping in our reading. But for some of you, again, might be a benefactor. Maybe you lost money. Somehow, this could be someone coming in, seeing your worth, like, I'll back you, I'll support you, I see your worth, lifting you up, boosting your ego. This could be a boss, or this could be a father figure you're grieving. If you weren't the older one, if someone didn't look up to you, perhaps that's the one that you lost, that you saw as someone who had their shit together, who you looked up to. What's this healing about? What are we healing from? Spirit? Isolation. 5 of Pentacles. Feeling alone or being alone. Spirit. Well, somebody died alone here. But they healed. Like, they want you to heal from that. Like, there's this whole big heaviness of, oh my God, they were alone. I wasn't there. Let it go. They were all right. They didn't want you there to see that moment. But isolation just talks about you're healing from something that you kept inside, maybe, or it's just been in there a long time. Childhood wounds, relationship stuff, bleeding wounds that never really healed, were like spewing over, and I think you took a minute to heal from that, or you will in the near future. What's this resolution? Determination and theft. You are determined to get back something that was taken from you, or you feel wronged in some way. I do see you going after that, maybe legally for some of you, just determined to get back what was taken from you, even if that was like your self-worth. Like, I'm gonna get me back, boo-boo. Good for you. Or it's literally, I'm determined to get back what is mine. I'm determined to make sure justice is served. What is this indifference? Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, and King of Swords. So this is about somebody you want to give a love offer to, somebody you feel spiritually pulled to, and somebody you want to like cut out of your life. This could be someone you're married to, have a contract with, but Hierophant is like, this is spouse. Could even be like a high priest, high priestess. You could be bumping heads religiously about someone at this time, especially if a recent death was involved. This could be planning a funeral. The Hierophant is an honor. The Knight of Cups is paying respect on that aspect. Maybe you're having some complications, bickering in the family about that. I don't feel like the spirit wants you to cut it out. Like, don't fight over stupid stuff like that. Side note again, but for majority of you, this is wanting something that you feel is better, but needing to walk away from something you already started. There's indifference, whether it be a relationship, a work, family, it doesn't matter. It's just too heavy and too toxic, and you're about to speak your truth about that. Let's talk about current energy. What do we need to know right now to close out the reading? Please and thank you, Spirit. Judgment is coming. So some of you, if you are going to court, I feel like it will be ruled fair. And honestly, Queen of Wands, I do see a lot of creative vibes for you. I just see workspace really starting to come up for you, or currently on fire. 3 of Wands. You're preparing for something, or someone's preparing to come in for you. Judgment could be someone coming back. It could be this Queen of Wands, or you're preparing to come back and ask for this Queen of Wands forgiveness. Queen of Wands could be anyone in career space, someone very passionate, artistic, strong-willed. You want to make peace with this person, or perhaps this person wants to make peace. They did talk about forgiveness. Yeah, Queen of Cups. This is somebody you love, that you don't like being away from, or you don't like that there's muddy waters, but there is some kind of thing that needs to be released. I don't know if this is work, family, whatever it is, but there is something that needs to be released. Maybe you don't know how to pitch your idea, or how to ask for investors, or you don't know how to speak your feelings if it's about love. There's decisions that need to be made, and maybe that's what you're currently working on at this time. Staying in that comfort zone, though. If you take the leap of faith and follow what truly is right for you, Spirit will support you financially, spiritually, mentally. You will be abundant in the end as long as you follow your own heart. To thine own heart be true. No truer words were spoken. To thine own heart be true in every aspect of your life. Just listen to that. I have to go because my stomach is growling. What time is it? 7:16, and I got out at 5:15, and I still haven't ate yet. Just wanted to knock out a reading for you. All right, guys. Again, I'm going to try to get readings to you over the weekend, but I can't promise because I've been slammed every weekend. I'm not getting time to relax. I gotta stop it. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for letting me bump my gums and be a weirdo. And thank you for all my subscribers, my ride or dies. I love you. And anybody who just watched this, I love you too. Please like and subscribe and share. I'm trying to grow so I can reach more people with my messages. I want to make this my official thing. I still can't quit my day job. I need more subscribers, is what I'm saying. So, if you could help me, I would greatly appreciate it. And again, thank you to all the people who help me all the time. I love you. See you next time. Bye. Have a good day. That was a little... Oh! Let me check my vibes. Have a good day, everybody. I hope it's good. That was more happy. I like that one. That's what I meant for you. I'm just tired of people. I cannot wait for the weekend. Do you feel me? Whenever your weekend is, I hope it's good. You probably work normal hours and not weird shit like me. I need a job like you guys. For real, bye. Love you.